Medina Sidonia is hugely important in the history of England, Great Britain and even Europe. I just want to read you a little bit of Robert Hutchinson's book, The Spanish Armada. The Spanish Armada campaign of 1588 changed the course of European history. If the Spanish Captain General Medina Sidonia had managed to successfully escort the Duke of Parma's invasion force across the narrow seas from Flanders, the future of Elizabeth I's government of Protestant England would have looked very black. It's one of history's greatest what-ifs. Don Alonso Perez de Guzman was the 7th Duke of Medina Sidonia. He was very high up in social standing, the top Duke in the country, and right in favour with Philip II, the King of Spain. And he was chosen to lead the Armada despite having no seafaring experience. So this is the town centre square of Medina Sidonia, the former ducal seat of the said Duke, and his palace was out at Sanlúcar. Went out there recently, and that's now a hotel. Beautiful little square, beautiful little town. Despite the demise of the 7th Duke and his failure in the Armada and the invasion of England, but beautiful little place to stop. Without question, the most important reason for failure was the weather. The weather turned against the Spanish Armada every turn, even from leaving Spain, but throughout the English Channel. They were forced into the North Sea after the defeat, and they were forced to flee around the north of Scotland, round Ireland, where they met more bad weather. Medina Sidonia finally arrived back in Spain. He was the butt of jokes. He was ridiculed, particularly by Cervantes, Spain's arguable greatest writer, and he was pretty much bankrupt. If he'd been successful, who knows how much would have been lauded on him, how rich and powerful he would have been, and how different this area would have been, not to mention how different England would have been. I love the vagaries of the what-ifs and the twists and turns of history, how things have panned out the way they have. It's what makes it so interesting. If you're passing this way, this is definitely worth a stop. One reason to stop is the number of bars in the city centre, in the town squares, but also the most famous cake shop in the area, established in 1852 in the square. A great reason to stop. Another great reason is the very good beer. Cheers.